Today on Hong Kong Blu-rays, we are covering the next Wong Kar-Wai film with Mum, which is Fallen Angels.
Welcome to HKB. I'm Leon.
I'm Shaz.
So, we're up to number 6 in the Wong Kar-Wai with Mum series. And this time, Mum was subjected to Fallen Angels. Well, that might be a bit cruel to say, but, you know, Mum's been enjoying this series. Did she enjoy Fallen Angels as much as the previous films? I tell you what, take a look now. This is what Mum had to say. Wong Kar-Wai with Mum, part 6. So this time round we have just watched Fallen Angels from 1995, starring Leon Lai and Michelle Reis. A little bit different this time, Mum. I could tell a little bit from your reaction, not quite as favourably impressed with this one.
No, I've got to be truthful. I found it a little bit, for me, confusing.
Yeah.
Because it was so fast that I didn't really understand what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the film because I sat and watched it all.
Yeah.
It wasn't a film that I would sort of say, well, I'm not going to watch that, I can't watch it. Yes, I could watch it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to understand it better and I couldn't. It was too fast.
So, yeah. And I guess part of the pacing of the film was due to the erratic camera work. Did that put you off a little bit?
I think that might have been a lot of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it when he got to talk with his dad. That bit I thought was lovely.
Yeah, Takeshi Kaneshiro's character, the mute.
Yeah, I thought that was lovely, you know. And I think he was basically a nice but very unhappy boy.
Yeah.
Really did, you know.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of the characters in this I would have said seemed quite unhappy and miserable.
It did, it was, wasn't it?
The killer, for instance,
yes,
Leon Lai.
I really couldn't wonder why he had to go killing all those people, you know. I wanted the reason for it, and I couldn't make it out. Probably my age.
No, I think it was just a business for him. He'd just been set up, and his partner, Michelle Reis, the girl, that was obviously longing for him.
Yeah.
Do you think they paid enough attention to the relationship between them two, or do you think it was just a bit too fuzzy?
A bit too fuzzy. I really do, yeah. I do. Yeah. Like I say, it was hard for me to give this one marks out of 10. I will give it a 5.
5 out of 10, so...
Because I could watch it. And I did watch it to the end, you know, but I was just slightly confused.
Right, yeah. And the soundtrack was a little bit different on this one too.
Yes, it was. I was just going to say that, because I love the music normally in the films I've seen so far.
Yeah.
But that one didn't have that much in it, you know.
Do you think the director was trying something different with this one?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Probably worked for some people, but for me, I just found it a little bit confusing.
Well, that's fair comment, and we shall look forward to next week, where we're going to finish off this mini-series with Happy Together with Leslie Chung and Tony Leung, which should be interesting because that's the only one I've never seen. So we'll look forward.
It sounds good.
Yeah, we'll look forward to that one.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Mano.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So, what do you think then about Mum's opinion on this one?
I agree with her, to be honest, on a bit of what she says. I found it a little confusing as well, to be honest. Yeah,
this film is done at a hell of a pace, you know, and as Mum said, you know, it probably appealed to some people.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
It definitely wasn't in Mum's wheelhouse, this one.
No.
I remember when I first saw this one on TV, I didn't feel inspired to go out and buy the VHS at the time, and I never got a DVD of it. So because we bought the Criterion box of The World of Wong Kar-Wai, I really wasn't looking forward to it. And now I've seen it again, I'm kind of in mixed opinion myself. I think I enjoyed it more than you and Mum did.
I think so, yeah.
Fair to say, you know, there's the signature Wong Kar-Wai lighting, you know.
It's got a green tinge to everything.
Yeah, smoky screen and the chaotic camera work, which...
Yeah, really noticed it in this one. Really a lot of moving camera work.
A bit heavy for you, yeah?
Yeah, I struggled with it a little bit, to be honest. You
Yeah.
know, that much of it.
I can see where you're coming from. You know, a lot of people would put this as more style over substance.
I think it felt like that. Maybe being a bit pretentious. Would that be harsh?
Yeah, I think he was quite indulgent in this one.
Yeah.
You know, I know that, you know, these stories in this film were supposed to be part of Chungking Express, but obviously they had the 3 stories as an anthology in Chungking Express, and we get the 2 in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I prefer the first one with Leon Lai and Michelle Riaz. You know, that one made a bit more sense to me. You had Leon Lai giving a bit of the John Woo Two Guns work, which I liked. And you know, there's in the film some good actors, Takeshi Kaneshiro, who you love, and then there's Karen Mock, who I always love seeing on screen. Karen's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got Charlie Yeung as well, looking particularly young and cute. You know, and there is a lot of confusion though. I think for me though, in subsequent watches, that I'm going to get more from this. I do like this sort of thing.
I think, to be fair, I think if I watched it maybe two more times, I think I'd probably get more from it and understand it more, and you know, find more in it than at the moment with just one watch.
Okay, so fair dues. So as it stands at the minute, what's your score, Shaz?
6 out of 10.
And for me, 7 out of 10. Right, so we hope you enjoyed this episode of Wong Kar-Wai with Mum. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you guys next time. And remember guys, be true and buy the blue.